moving on from video games back to movies. Let's talk about Into the Spider-Verse. Yeah. Now you're probably like, bro, why is Spider-Man Ham up there and Into the Spider-Verse Peter is here? Well, the thing is, the colors, it's slightly different. You've got more of a purplish blue, indigo type blue on Peter than on Spider-Ham. You've got this just blue. It's like this little bit more saturated Romita blue. The eyes on this costume are great. The webbing pattern is great. I love the little border between the web section on the red and just the rest of the little border of red section between the red and the blue. The main detractors for me are the indigo colored blue sections and the fact that the webs fade into the logo. I hate it when Spider-Man costumes do that. I hated it when it was done on Ultimate, in the original Ultimate stuff, and I hate it now on Into the Spider-Verse. I don't know why I hate it. I just hate it. But other than that, it's a spectacular design. The color, the red is especially there. It's good. It's spectacular red. The eyes are amazing. But it's just that it's the blue and the fading webs that get me. I hate it. On the topic of movies still, Far From Home. Do I even need to say more? Okay, look, Far From Home is probably my least favorite of the MCU actual Spider-Man designs, minus the Iron Spider costume, because holy shit, that is ass. But the Far From Home costume, not only does it try to do the Miles Morales fingerless gloves kind of look for Peter's costume, but it also takes away half of the color scheme. Blue. It takes away the color blue. I understand it's supposed to be some kind of reference to the original Spider-Man comic, the Amazing Fantasy 15, where, yeah, it was black and red with a blue back emblem. But that's kind of lame, honestly, the way that they did it. You're really going to reference that incredible homemade costume design in your modern Stark Fabricator teched out Spider-Man costume? Not to mention, the back emblem isn't even blue, it's white. All in all, it's really bad to me. I don't like it, and it's not a good adaptation of the classic costume. Keeping Tom Holland's Spider-Man in mind, though, the Homecoming costume, I'll say it's decent. I love the colors on it, and I like the way that the spider is just a little thing in the middle of it. I don't really like when the spiders on the Spider-Man costumes take up too much space when it invades. My main thing that I love about this costume, though, web cartridges on the belt with the external web shooters. Oh my god, I love those. I love them so much. But I don't love them enough to the point where I can disregard these MCU lines. And the weird borders and everything. And the double-lined webbing that's on both of these costumes. So I just, it's a decent costume. It's a decent. Next up, Web of Shadows. This is going to be kind of controversial, considering what I said about the Edge of Time costume. Yeah. Now listen. I love Web of Shadows as much as the next guy. But, wow, that costume is crazy desaturated. Insanely desaturated. I understand now, trust me, I understand the whole, it's a darker Spider-Man costume for a darker story kind of thing, because I literally said that about Edge of Time earlier. But the main difference between Edge of Time and Web of Shadows is that Edge of Time still looks like a superhero costume. It's still got some color to it. Web of Shadows is just like if you took Spider-Man and put him in a Zack Snyder film, dude. It's so dirty and bland. It would taste like bread if you ate it. The back emblem's good. The back emblem's alright. The front emblem is way too small, and the legs make it look like it's cowering a bit. Spiders don't cower, dog. The eyes are the standout here. I'm a sucker for squinty eyes on Spider-Man costumes, I'll admit. And Web of Shadows does that. Not perfectly, but it does it well. If I had to choose my favorite kind of squinty eye, it would go to either Gabriel Deodato or Eve Brooks. But Web of Shadows would be like third. Next up, speaking of Eve Brooks, we've got the Eve Brooks costume. This is peak. This is peak. We're putting it directly underneath the old Universal Spider-Man costume because it is directly underneath it. The squinty eyes, the Romita 60s era logos. It's just incredible to me. And it looks amazing. The colors are great. My one thing about the costume that does not get it in front of the Universal costume, the back logo, the arms are very flat on the back logo. Very flat. It looks like a dead spider. I don't like that. Another thing is that the belt dips. It dips instead of points. It's like a circular. You pull up a picture. Also, Universal Spidey's peak, so obviously not going to get beat out by any suit on this list. Next up, No Way Home Final Swing suit. Now this is the concept art version because there never was a physical suit made, so we are going to include the bronze emblem thing, and it's decent. It belongs here. The red on the costume is great. I've actually become a big fan of the glossy blue look in recent years, but the thing is, this costume has always looked green in direct sunlight, so not a good thing to have. Not to mention, like I said, the bronze emblem. Ooh. Plus, another gripe I usually have, same logo on the front and the back. It's a decent costume. It's still a good Spider-Man costume. It also has these weird Marco Cicchetto MCU type, what were they called, nipple cuts? It's weird. I don't like that. I also don't like how the belt is like angled rather than just straight 90-degree type thing. But I do love, other than those two things, I love the angular nature of this suit. If you look at it in Spider-Man PS5, Spider-Man 2, you can see it. Like, it is really angular with the way that it presents itself in terms of the gloves and the boots, and the way that the belt points. I love it. And the way that there's like a point from the shoulders to the right above the back emblem. There's a point. It looks really good. Next up, we're gonna do Spider-Man Unlimited from the mobile game, Spider-Man Unlimited. This is honestly gonna go in decent. The blue is nice, but the red's too orange for me. But the eyes carry. I will admit, the eyes carry. I don't remember what the back logo looks like, to be honest. I couldn't find many pictures of this. Ultimate Spider-Man from the game. It's peak minus the purple over the blue. It has a purple shaded blue section. We're putting it in amazing. It's gonna be right here. Next up, we got Ultimate Spider-Man from the cartoon. The colors are actually better than you would think them to be in this costume. My only thing is that it cuts the sleeves out and it makes Peter look like he's got incredible style gloves, and I don't like that. It looks very strange on Spider-Man, so we're just gonna put him in decent. The colors are good. The eyes are very emotive in the series. The eyes are actually really good shaped. Actually, let me move this up. Yeah, let me move. This will go here. Alright, next up, on the topic of Ultimate Spider-Man, we've got the classic suit for Ultimate Spider-Man from Shattered Dimensions. It's pretty much the same as this costume, it's just not cel-shaded. It, luckily, actually has a blue to it. It doesn't have a purple to it, so we're going to put it right there. I always love the giant Bagley lenses. And I always love the Ultimate back emblem. It's the exact same spot, pretty much. On the topic of cel shading, though, Tenace. Now, something to mention, this costume was actually supposed to be an adaptation of Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man costume from the 2002 movie. But it's obviously got changes like the eyes, and the formatting of the costume, and the colors as well. Honestly, I love this costume. And I love the emblem that they used for Tobey Maguire's first costume in the Raimi stuff. This is going to go in the amazing category. No. This is going to go in spectacular, actually. I love this costume. It's got these shiny webs, but they're not actually silver. They're black, and it's like a glossy black kind of effect. I love that. Alright. Spider-Man 67. This is going to be a horrendous take. It's going at the very top of mega crap. I'll admit the lack of webbing does bring it down a lot. The blue on the costume is great. The red looks a bit too orange. The eyes are a bit too squinty for me, but I guess that's just the Ditko era eyes. The emblems are, well, they would be fine. The emblems would be fine if, you know, they were actual spiders. Because the front emblem and the back emblem both have 3 legs on each side. They have 6 legs, not 8. They're not spiders. I mean, yeah, other than that, it's not too bad. The formatting on the costume is good, other than the fact that it doesn't come to a point on the belt. But I mean, yeah, I don't know. Moving on from that, though, to the direct other one. This is the Amazing Friends costume. This is, honestly, it's going in amazing. It's at the top of amazing. Because the design is just classic Spider-Man. He's got this nice deep navy, not navy, but he's got this nice deep blue. He's got the 60s emblems, and there are actually spiders this time. The colors are great. The eyes are a lot more Romita inspired. I really have nothing bad to say about this costume. Next up, we're going to cover the Nicholas Hammond Amazing Spider-Man TV movie and series suit. This is honestly gonna go behind this. Where it's going in Spectacular, but it's going at the very bottom of Spectacular. It's not even the clunky belt in web shooters. I love clunky web shooters, and I love when he has web cartridges on his belt. It's just the eyes, both versions of them. If you didn't know, there are actually 2 masks for the costume. One that they introduced later into the TV series, and then the original one. The original one had the drain cover kind of eyes that everyone clowns on, but the second one that they used further in the series actually was like reflective Alex Ross styled lenses. So I'm a sucker for those. But yeah, it's the same ranking either way. The eye shape is weird. It looks like he's just got eyeliner on. So he'll be at the bottom of Spectacular. We'll just move any more past him. Next up, continuing on the topic of movies, we have Disney's Spider-Man suit. This is what Disney wants to dress Tom Holland in all the time. It's the Avengers Campus / Marvel's What If costume. And it's iffy. It's MCU-ified, so it's got lines everywhere. It's pretty much, honestly, it's the most direct evolution of the homemade or the homecoming costume to me. It's got this teal-ish blue. It's got more a cyan blue actually. It's got the Iron Spider web shooters, but they're silver. That actually looks pretty cool. It's got the web cartridges on the belt like the homemade suit or the homecoming suit. It's got the kind of borders like the homecoming suit, but it goes, you know, it's like it goes along it rather than cutting it. It's got the framing of the this one, No Way Home concept suit, but it's got like it's pretty much, it takes the back emblem of the Far From Home suit, it makes it the front and the back. The eyes are the exact same as the other Tom Holland costumes. The webbing is also double lined webbing, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's still got MCU lines all over. The only thing I really like about the costume is the colors and the web shooters and the cartridges on the belt. That's pretty much it. Alright, next up, another peak design. The 90s cartoon Spider-Man design. This is a strong one. I've always loved the pointier eyes. This is honestly gonna go here. The colors are good. It pops at nighttime like crazy. The angular eyes are great. The back emblem can be good. I've never had a big preference for these like blocky legs that are on the back emblem. Other than that, the costume is amazing, dude. It's got like the slight point, like it's like a rounded thing on the belt up till there, and then it points. It's really weird, but it's unique. It looks cool. And it's just the classic Spider-Man design. There's not really much to take away that from here that's negative about it. Alright, still on the topic of animation, we've got Spider-Man Unlimited, the show, and their classic suit design. As you can see, he's got the more yellow eyes, but he's got underarm webs, but they're not yellow either. The emblems are pretty much homemade, or not homemade. The emblems were made for the show, I'm pretty sure. At least the front one was. The blue, I'm not sure if that's black and just shaded blue, or if it's supposed to be blue. I like the design. I can't remember what the back emblem looks like, so it's kind of a slight blind ranking, but we'll put it right here. I do like it. Or we'll put it here. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, next up, Tobey Maguire's 2004 Spider-Man 2 costume. Also / Spider-Man 3 2007 costume. There are slight differences, but it's pretty much the same design. I love the raised webbing and the triangular shaped eyes. I think that they are the best features of this costume, period. The front emblem for me on this costume is kind of a downgrade from the first movie's one. Same thing with the back emblem, honestly. And I feel like the colors on the suit need to be saturated more, because it is a very light blue in the movie. But the red on the costume really does pop. The silver webbing makes it pop even more and adds crazy dimension to the webbing. This, honestly, it's going in spectacular right here. Yeah. Next up, this is the 2002 suit, so it's got a better front and back emblem. The eyes are a bit smaller, or a bit bigger, I think. The rims are pitch black on the eyes, and I think the web pattern is a bit thinner. And the colors are a bit more saturated, but I think it's darker blue. This is peak. It's gonna go right here. It's got similar features that I love about the costume, like the red popping and the raised webbing, as well as the silver webbing. But it's just it's an improvement on this costume in every way that I could imagine. Minus the blue being a bit darker. And the last adaptation of the classic suit that I could find. The suit from Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. Do I have to say anything? Do I even have to? This suit is atrocious. It has these weird, like, okay. The eyes on the costume are a bit dopey, to be honest with you. The blue on the costume isn't a bad color. The other is the red on the costume. But the emblems have these weird, like, glowing sections, and it's like a lantern or something. The webs are silver, which is reminiscent of the Raimi stuff, but then you've got these weird sections of blue cutting through the red, and it just is like a strip of red that's unwebbed. It's weird. And then you've got sections of red cutting through the blue. It just looks bad. It just looks plain bad. And yes, it belongs with Paul. So yeah, that was my ranking of the classic suits that we've seen in Spider-Man media that is not comics. I've covered pretty much every video game, movie, TV show I could think of here, and even the performer stuff. If there's one I missed, one that you caught that I didn't include, mention in the comments, because I would like to. If I missed enough of them, I will re-rank. But if not, I'll just do it in like a post or something, and be like, okay, this is where I rank this costume in the grand scheme of things. So yeah. This is a good list, I think. And of course, Universal Spider-Man is at the peak, while Turn Off the Dark Spider-Man is in hell. All is right in the world. All is right in the world. I'm downloading this. Download the image, bro. Hell yeah. I'd send the pain below. I'd send the pain below, much like suffocating. Much like suffocating. Much like suffocating sin, the pain below. I'd send the pain below.